We're in the hands of the racing gods now.
They're all in and locked up. Off they run, and back to last was Coppertop, and a hustle for the lead. Perfect Forest.
I actually started in the horse business when I was 9 years old or so, 8 years old. My father always had standardbreds. He always had horses growing up on the farm. I was jogging horses at the now defunct Windsor Raceway when I was 8 years old. Went to the University of Guelph. Got a degree in animal science, which I have found to be very useful. And from there, began training racehorses professionally.
Palais into third spot now, making headway. Behind is Coppertop in the early part is third.
Trainer does it all. Trainer has to pick out a horse for the client, has to manage the horse, has to evaluate its physical preparedness, manage its nutrition program, and manage its exercise program, decide where and when it's ready to race. Has to be staff manager, managing grooms, hot walkers, riders. Has to be a payroll manager, keeping track of everybody's hours, things like that. And then when you're not here, you're thinking about it.
On is 3 wide in second, back to third narrowly. Perfect Forester, then Dan's Revenge.
So it does put a strain on your family and on your social life. Really isn't much of a social life. You know, you go to the races and you go home. And any time that you manage to try and sneak away, it's rarely that the phone doesn't ring with a question from the barn or from an owner or client.
3 lengths away, Coppertop, and a long gap, Funky Eye Cat, and still tailed off his Gangster Mason.
Ultimately, the owner's going to hold you responsible. So even if you do what the owner asks, if it doesn't work out, the owner holds you accountable because you were the trainer. So you're better off, if I may say, going down on your own ship than it is trying to sail the ownership onto the rocks.
But Grand Palais has dashed a length and a half in front as they corner. Dan's Revenge is second, and under pressure.
Every race is a plan that needs to be executed, and I've always found that I've been much more successful sticking to a plan, getting the horse ready to a particular race. If the horse needs more time, you have to give it that extra time.
Going to get some interest going as Coppertop behind Dan's Revenge, but the bird has flown. Grand Palais.
I don't like losing. It's unfortunately in this game you're going to lose a lot more than you win, no matter how good you are. But at the end of the day, if you've done everything that you can and a horse outruns you, or it doesn't work out, every now and again there's a little bit of luck involved. You can kind of leave and be reasonably happy that you did everything you could and we had an honest effort. But you have to love winning, and I'm an extremely competitive person.
And there is absolutely nothing the others can do but just look at the winner go away. Grand Palais by 6 lengths. Make it 6.5. Dan's Revenge second, Coppertop third. He's dead on fourth.
And I love it, but you have to love it. You have to enjoy it immensely, and you have to be ready to live it. We can get out of town.